Right there. I mean, man, these days, like, I don't know, you got to do some crazy stuff to get people's attention. I'm not on TikTok like that being all crazy. I'm just kidding. All right, so what I'm going to talk about today is, I'm doing these series every single week. It's called What I Would Have Done Differently with My Online Health and Fitness Coaching Business. So again, just to kind of back this up a little bit, we had an online health and fitness coaching business by the name of Dynamic Duo Training. We did that literally from 2010 till about 2018, so about 8 solid years with that. Okay, so I like to just give these kind of stories so that you, the health and fitness coach, do not make the same mistakes, so you guys can save time, you guys can save pain, you guys can save agony, and you guys cannot maybe get so many gray hairs. As you can see, I'm getting a little bit of gray hairs right here, but nothing wrong with some little salt and pepper on there, okay? All right, so what I'm going to talk about today is what I wish I would have done differently in my online health and fitness coaching business is stopped all of the content to impress my colleagues, okay? So what I did was I had this mindset, right? Because like we used to work with Dr. Lane Norton. We had Eric Helms of 3DMJ as a coach. We had Dr. Joe Klemzeski, the diet doc. He was our coach, right? We were in the ISSN, the International Society of Sports Nutrition. Had some really big pioneers, right? We had Alan Aragon. We had so many cool people, like kind of just like in our sphere, right? In our circle. And we always thought, for some reason, if we put like out an article, or if we put out like a social media post, and if we didn't have like scientific references, or if we didn't sit there and talk like jargon, right? Like literally like science type of words, super sciencey, that people would be like, oh, who are these guys? Man, these guys are imposters. Like, these guys don't know their stuff, right? They're not competent, right? And I don't know why we thought that, because those guys are busy enough doing their own content, running their own businesses, right? Doing their own research. Why would they stop and just all of a sudden look at our stuff and critique our stuff and take their time to do that? Come on, right? So it was insanity. It really was, right? It was just a limiting belief that we had in our head, right? So that's what we did, right? And then we put all this content out with all these scientific, references and just all this jargon that where people are probably like, what does this mean at the end of the day? How does this help me? How does this get me out of pain, right? How does this solve my problem in layman terms, okay? So what I wish we would have done, because if you look at this is all we really talked about right here, was flexible nutrition, flexible exercise. And that's cool, right? Those solve problems. But again, it was really science heavy when we talked about it. And it was just jargon, right? It sometimes led to confusion for, the health and fitness enthusiasts. So it was just looking to get some help, right? So what I'm recommending to like our students too in our programs is start building up skill sets to where you guys are teaching about lifestyle, right? Also, personal development and mindset. Let me dig in this a little bit more. So with lifestyle, right? You got to think about this. If you're a health and fitness coach, one of the biggest things you have to really intertwine this exercise and nutrition program is into somebody's lifestyle, right? I love what Eric Helms said. He has this acronym called REF, realistic, enjoyable, and flexible. This nutrition program, this exercise program has to be realistic, it has to be enjoyable, it has to be flexible around people's lifestyles. Because if it's not, right, they're not going to adhere to it. There's going to be no consistency. If that happens, they're going to blow the diet, they're going to blow the exercise program, they're not going to get results, and most likely they're going to blame it on you, the coach, even though it's really not your fault, right? But it kind of is your fault, though, for not designing this program around their lifestyle, okay? Now, the second one right here is personal development. You guys got to think about this, right? As somebody is going through like their journey, with training, with nutrition, with supplementation, with cardio, right? They're developing, as a person, they're developing like their characteristics, right? They're developing like their skill set. So if you think about it, just one example, just really quick, is like, let's just say somebody is, doing a squat, right? And he has like he or she has 4 sets of like maybe, 6 reps, okay? That takes a lot of focus, right? To sit there and really concentrate on like the technique, to go down in the hole, right? To explode back up, to breathe, right? All that stuff is just like really good like characteristics and skills that's going to carry over into other elements of your life, relationships, family, a career, all those type of things, right? So you got to think about it. How do I sit there and include some personal development into my coaching? It doesn't have to be every single day. How do I sprinkle that in where it's maybe one time a week? Maybe it's one time a month, okay? The next one is mindset. Guys, I don't really have to get into this too much, do I? Because mindset, come on. That's probably like maybe half the battle, right? Within exercise and nutrition, right? A lot of people will blame it on a diet, they'll blame it on an exercise program, but sometimes it's just their mindset, man. They're just not ready, they're just not bought in, right? They have their own limiting beliefs, like within within their health and fitness journey, right? So you guys got to get there. You guys got to build a six pack in the mind for them too, not just a six pack on the exterior. Okay, so you guys got to work on their mindset too, whether that's once a week, once a month. Have them read books, have them do some mindset practices. But these are all great skill sets because look, if you guys build these skill sets up, here's what happens: you guys become more valuable, right? And if you become more valuable and solve more problems as a health and fitness coach, what do you think this is going to lead to? It's going to lead to more money. And not just more money, but you guys are going to have a greater impact and help more people out at the end of the day. Because again, I'm telling you, the mistakes we made was just focusing, this damn thing was just this: flexible exercise and flexible nutrition, trying to impress our peers with the content, with the jargon, the science-heavy stuff, okay? So don't make those same mistakes, guys. Next thing is right here. This was our first book right here, The New Era of Fitness, okay? So with this, The New Era of Fitness, we wrote this a little bit too early. We're a little bit too late to the game. This is basically what the new era of fitness is: flexible nutrition, lifestyle, personal development, mindset, flexible exercise. It's all in this book, guys. So we have the digital version, we have the audio book, we have the video book, we actually have the PDF, which is an ebook. So if you guys want a copy in this, right, a copy of this, like 100 pages, but it's absolute gold, right? I wrote about 90% of it. Eric probably wrote about like 10% of it. I'm just kidding. If you guys want a copy of this book, just comment below the word, we'll just keep it simple. Just comment the word book, and we'll get you guys the download link for the video, the audio, and the ebook. Okay, so just comment that in the comment that word book in the comments, and we'll get you guys that. Okay, so hopefully this was helpful. Tag somebody in here, like it. Let me know which one was the biggest game changer that you can apply to your coaching business. That'll mean a lot. Mean that I'm actually doing a good job with these videos. All right. Other than that, guys, keep up the great work. Keep inspiring lives. Keep impacting lives. People really need you guys. Okay. And other than that, have a great week. Talk to you soon.